Good morning, good morning, good morning. In the news this morning, it's Monday. I don't really know what this video is going to be about, but I knew that I just needed to sit down in front of the camera and start talking. So, hello, my friends, and hi. We are still working out some of the logistics here in the apartment, the new apartment up here in the Harlem area. I live on a pretty busy street, and you can hear it. You can hear trucks, at least in the morning, and it's fine. It just makes for video quality a little difficult at times. New things. New updates. Hair is a different color, slightly redder, slightly brighter, slightly more intense. I like it. This means that I will have to do it as opposed to just hoping that it'll blow dry in a dealable fashion or throwing it up in a bun. This hair color and cut deserves to be seen and showed off because my friend Teresa is an amazing stylist and colorist, and her creations deserve to be shown loud and proud. So thank you, Teresa, for doing yet another great job on my hair. She's been doing my hair since 2010, like 6 years. And I only started to do adventurous stuff once I started working with her. Like, cut my hair super short in a bob, asymmetrical, basically shaved on this side with some highlights. And then it just grew from there. So I just trust her and her abilities and her judgment so much that it would be really difficult to find someone else to trust and get to that level. So thank you, Teresa. Well, let me grab my cup of coffee. Oh my God. Yep, that just happened. Almost, anyway. Good job, Christine. Let's make this even. Oh, that's even, yep. That is even. Okay. Let's try that again. Better. So I'm partially Christmased out with my coffee mugs and this is a throw that I don't have a couch to put on yet, but clearly my priorities are Christmas focused, and I could have an empty apartment, but as long as it's decorated for Christmas, that's fine with me. No, I'm expecting a couch later this week. Very excited about that. I hope later this week. But I got some coffee mugs and some other decorations, some stockings, some really glowy trees that I stuck in my fireplace that I just love. All right. Other updates. So I'm thinking about doing a challenge again for the month of December because I've been liking these 30-day challenges. They give me some purpose, they give me some focus, and I can use them to kind of propel myself forward because I'm committing to something. Even if I'm creating that commitment, even if there's really no one else to hold me accountable to it. If I found with the Blogtober challenge, I got excited about talking about certain nutrition topics and fitness and mental health topics, and it gave me practice with being in front of a camera, and it also gave me more practice with video content editing and the creation aspect as well. So I'd like to get a little bit more creative with that this time around. And yeah, I want to do it because it'll be fun. I said that with a question mark at the end of it. I'd like to do this because I know it's going to be fun, because I know I enjoy myself when I do it. I like talking to a camera. I like talking out loud and getting my ideas out. It feels very therapeutic in certain ways. So as much as I hope to give value to whoever is watching this video, it's also a little bit of a personal self-indulgence, selfish choice, because I get something out of it just as much. And I think if you make videos or vlogs or anything like this, you probably understand that. So what to do for this challenge now? So I am thinking of involving other people instead of just myself this time around, because 'tis the season for giving. I am thinking of involving it around, I don't know. I'm open for suggestions. I'm thinking of involving it around something around nutrition or fitness, or just 30 days of goal setting, 31 days of goal setting if we do it from December 1st to the end of December. 31 days of goal setting, and that could be any goal that you choose. Maybe it doesn't have to just be fitness. Maybe it doesn't have to just be nutrition. Maybe it doesn't have to just be healthy lifestyle and wellness based. Maybe a lot of people will choose that, but maybe they won't. I've been thinking a lot about this personally, and I know that whenever my nutrition gets thrown off and my workouts get thrown off, it's because something else in my life is not going well. It's because I'm not showing up for myself in another area of life. It's because I'm feeling badly and I'm not making progress in another area of my life. And then that just kind of tends to, like in the reverse mode, kind of tends to seep into my nutrition and my fitness, and I go back to old habits and I just kind of eat crap and I eat more than I want to. I don't really binge anymore because it's not that like I need to have something in my body right now and right this second now, and I can't think of anything else but that, and that's all I want to do. It's not quite that, but it's definitely a stress related thing, and it's like a procrastination excuse, and it allows me to just kind of like get my brain off of that cyclical thought of you should be doing this, you should be doing this. It's like, no, we're just gonna sit here and eat a little bit and snack a little bit, and it's just gonna make us feel good. So anyway, where am I going with this? Yeah, so for instance, I know there are things that I'm telling myself that I want to do on the reg, on the daily, and I'm not doing them. Why? Because laziness, because fear of failure, because fear of success, because of procrastination, because it's easier to do nothing, because you name the excuse. I'm sure you've told yourself the same thing at some point in your life. Am I going to be good enough? All those negative, doubtful thoughts. So I've reached the point where my brain is taking over, and I'm not just letting like my my creative, unconscious self lead anymore. There was only a small period of time where that was happening and I was just going for it. But now we're at the realistic end of things. So I'm stopping myself. I'm creating obstacles for myself, and I'm not allowing myself to push through them. So what do? Right. So what I am trying to say is sometimes focusing on, sometimes with health and fitness and wellness and weight loss goals and other things like that, sometimes, yes, you need to create specific goals to stick to a program and a plan, and that gets you started, and that gives you consistency, and that gives you accountability, working with other people, etc. And sometimes you need to focus on other things in your life, and then everything else just kind of falls into place. So for me, it may not be focusing specifically on I need to develop content and put it out in a routine schedule, and I need to make sure I'm reaching out to new people every single day. Yes, those are the action steps that can lead to eventual more production and progress in this particular one goal that I have. But there is more work to be done under the surface at the core level. For instance, I'm not doing as much self-care routines as I used to be doing. I need to be doing more things that keep my mind in a healthier place, in a more inspired place, versus just waking up and thinking like XYZ so linearly. I need to allow myself the space to be inspired naturally and organically versus saying like I have to do these things. So my goal, I think, for the next 31 days will be something like doing one thing a day that is going to allow me to de-stress, allow me to practice like surrendering, allow me to get used to the feeling of being uncomfortable, allow me to work on my strengths and increase that level and decrease the thoughts of negativity or self-doubt that I'm facing. Taking the time to maybe meditate, listen to more personal self-development type of audio and video and stuff like that. I haven't been doing as much of that as I was earlier this year when I was feeling really, really powerful and really on top of myself, on top of my game. So this is just me brainstorming some ideas. Comment below if you would be into doing a 31-day challenge from December 1st to December 31st. Yeah, I know it's the end of the year and there are holidays and there are things to distract us, but if we're going to be honest, there's always things that are going to distract us, right? There's always something going on or something we could invent to get in our way. And what's the best way to actually make progress and be consistent with it? As we're going on in life, as we're just moving and grooving to the flow of life and whatever comes at us and whatever's scheduled, instead of just trying to create a perfect box of time where we can just like get our shit together and get better at it. I think learning along the way where things are naturally going to come up for us is going to be the best way to figure out how to stick with it and how to figure it out so that it works and sticks. Anyway, okay. So I'd love to hear from you for your ideas, but it's going to be a 31-day challenge. We're going to start it on Thursday, December 1st, because why not? And, yeah. I think I'll create like a Facebook group for it. We'll post videos, we'll post accountability stuff, but it's not just going to be focused in health, nutrition, fitness, because of the reasons I just explained. So let's I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna post this video. I'm gonna post it raw. I'm not gonna edit it. It's just gonna be like this with my ums and mistakes and uncut version, all 14 minutes and 14, 15, 16 seconds of this, sirens and all, and we're just gonna see what happens. So I'd love for you to join me. It's gonna be free. Like, there's no monetary financial commitment, but I think there will be a commitment of committing to the 31 days and being an active participant and engaging and interacting and all that fun stuff. So yeah, let's post this and see what happens. Have an amazing, amazing day. Bye.